Greetings YouTube, I'm Professor McCullough and this is my very first YouTube video, so I'm very excited. I know what you guys are thinking. Aren't you a little bit young to be a college professor? Well, yes I am. Now with that being said, I know that's not the reason you guys clicked on the video. You guys clicked on this video so that you can learn all about the Krebs cycle in 5 minutes. So, with my channel, my aim is to teach different concepts based on real life situations. So different academic concepts such as anything in biology, ranging from the Krebs cycle or glycolysis, and be able to teach that and transform that into a way where most people can understand. And I'm going to do that through, in this case, a story. So I'm going to tell you guys basically a story, and out of the story you're going to be able to get information so that you can answer questions based on the Krebs cycle. All right. So before you start anything about the Krebs cycle, you have to understand that pyruvate comes from glycolysis and it has 3 carbons. One of the carbons you breathe out, and so it becomes a 2-carbon molecule called acetyl-CoA. Now, acetyl-CoA has 2 carbons, and this over here, this long word, this is oxaloacetate. Oxaloacetate has 4 carbons. And this is now where we can start the story. So let's say oxaloacetate is a young man, they call him Ox, okay? And Ox meets a girl, her name is Ace, for acetyl-CoA. So he meets Ace and he says, you know what, baby? I got 4 carbons. And I want to bring 4 carbons to the table and try to make this work. So since oxaloacetate has 4 carbons and acetyl-CoA has 2 carbons, they're gonna meet up and they're gonna have a daughter, and the daughter's name is citrate. And since oxaloacetate has 4, acetyl-CoA has 2, so citrate is going to start off with 6 carbons. And now this is going to be basically the story of citrate, but we'll call her Cece. So let me tell you guys a little bit about Cece. So Cece is growing up, she's going through life, she's going to feel really isolated. So she's going to become isocitrate. And isocitrate still has a total of 6 carbons, right? Now, since she's feeling really isolated, she's gonna put a lot of trust into this one young man, and she's actually gonna lose her virginity to him. Just to keep it PG, we'll just say lose virginity, okay? So she lost her virginity to him, so she gave up a carbon. So she gave a carbon. And also, this wasn't the right young man for her. So she said, nah, this is not the right young man. So when we say nah, that means that it's going to be basically synonymous with the electron carrier, NADH. So she said nah, because NADH looks like nah. And you can tell that this step is an electron acceptor step based on NADH, okay? So isocitrate actually is going to become alpha ketoglutarate. It becomes alpha ketoglutarate. And you can remember that because when she says, nah, this isn't the right guy, she went and got the AK. I guess citrate, Cece, she kind of crazy, so she went and got the AK. So that's how you can remember isocitrate to alpha ketoglutarate. Then she meets another guy, and she didn't learn her lesson. So she lost another carbon. And she said, again, nah, this isn't the right guy for me. And so she said, you know what? Life sucks. So the next step is succinyl CoA, right? Because life sucks. Now, after succinyl CoA, she spent a whole lot of energy thinking about, her life and how bad it sucks. So this is your ATP / GTP creation step. So this is where all the energy that we talked about is coming from. All right. And you can remember that because she spent a lot of energy thinking about how bad life sucks. So she says, you know what? Life sucks. And she moves to Section 8 housing. But Section 8 sounds like Suction 8. But remember, she hasn't lost any carbon since the 5 carbon alpha ketoglutarate, because she lost a carbon here. She also lost a carbon here. So succinyl-CoA is a 4-carbon molecule, but here is where she learns her lesson. She's not going to lose any more carbons. So good job, Cece. So Cece moves to section 8 housing. You're going to remember that with succinate. But she meets another guy in section 8 housing. And this guy is real cool because he drives a Ferrari, and Ferrari release a lot of fumes. So next is going to be fumarate. And she says, finally, I meet a dude worth something. So that's FADH2, which is another electron acceptor. And you're going to remember FADH2 based on saying, finally. All right. So she meets the dude finally. He drives a Ferrari. He's real cool. And he takes her up out of the section 8 housing. But after a while, the relationship starts to go bad. And Spanish for bad is mal. So you're going to remember malate. And this step also involves water, so H2O, so you want to put out the fumes. Okay? So now the relationship is bad as malate, but still, we're still at 4 carbons because she didn't give it up to him. Good job, CC. We're still at 4 carbons. And so you know what CC does after this bad relationship? She says, nah, this still isn't right, dude. So she releases an NADH. And she goes back full circle and she tells her, what? Her dad ox. And that's pretty much the entire circle of the Krebs cycle. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video, but more importantly, I hope you learned something. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you share with others that may be needing any type of assistance in academics, especially in the realm of biology. It'll be my pleasure to help. So again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week with another video.